Jurgen, it's 5 years to the day since Jordan Henderson succeeded Steven Gerrard as LFC captain. How do you sum up his time with you, and is he now one of the great captains of this football club?
Yeah, he is absolutely, but you have to make that decision. You know all the other captains of this football club, so he's the only captain I had here at Liverpool, and I'm overly happy that this decision was made before I came in. So it's good. How it always is in life, people have to grow in new roles. He had to do that. It was the most difficult job you can have in hands, honestly, because being in whatever manner the person who is doing the job after Stevie was always clear will be difficult. But Hendo grew in that role, and meanwhile he's probably a role model for the next generations of Liverpool skippers. So absolutely great and nice to be part of this development. Really, he became a man age-wise, and he became a proper captain, and that's exactly how it should be. And on top of that, he improved. He was always a good player, but made big steps in his game as well. And that's while you are massively under pressure from outside expectations and stuff like this. That's a pretty interesting achievement, I have to say, and it's not easy to do, and he did. So he should be, in the end, after his career, when he looks back, there are a lot of reasons why he should be really proud.
Fantastic. Thanks, Paul. Dave Maddock, next up.
Jurgen, just on Jordan, people are already wondering how he's going to be involved to lift the trophy, because there's sort of you've seen suggestions that he doesn't want to turn up in a tracksuit to lift the trophy when all his teammates are in the kit. So have you given any thought to that yet? And obviously he deserves everything you just said about him. He deserves to be there in the middle, as part of that team. So is there a way that you can recognise his contribution by making sure when he lifts the trophy, he's there as part of the team?
How do you mean that? What could I do?
Well,
get him out of the tracksuit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There was that thing with John Terry where he wore his full kit even though he wasn't in the squad for the Champions League final because he was suspended. And I just wonder whether there's a way of avoiding that.
That's a UEFA rule, Dave. I think.
Yeah.
This is completely different. So I don't know where you read those suggestions. I don't think there's any.
Oh, but I'm just saying that.
Oh, we don't. I don't know. Look, I don't know yet. But we will do everything what is possible to do it the right way. Let me say like this. I have no idea if there could be a rule or whatever that if you're not in the starting lineup, which will be difficult for Hendo, or not with the last whistle on the pitch, but that you cannot be the guy who lifts the trophy. I never heard about something like that. It's not a rule. So then Hendo will be there and he will wear the match kit, and everything will be fine.
It was more, the question was just, his importance to the team and how that would be recognition of.
I understand it, but we cannot look. This is now, we know since yesterday that the injury is not as serious as we really thought, all of us. So it was a big relief, because he deserves exactly the role for what he played the last, I don't know, years now. He deserves exactly being in that spot in that moment. But life is like life is. If he would have had a surgery and would have been in hospital, stuff like this, then it would have been difficult. But now he's not. So no surgery needed. Rehab starts immediately. He will be fine in a few weeks and will train again, play again. So we will find a solution that we show the respect to what he did. But all the other boys around, they all want that, by the way. They all want that, want him to be there. And that was one of the first things I heard after we won the league, that I think Birch told Hendo, the shuffle, you can do the shuffle again. I'm not sure if he's able to do the shuffle, but that's probably the smallest problem of all.
Yeah, thank you. Chris Baskin, and at this moment in time, I haven't got any others for the breakout. So Chris Baskin.
Hi, I just wondered how useful are these individual targets, like the Golden Glove with Alisson and the Golden Boot maybe with Mo, when you've already achieved your main team targets, really, haven't you, for the season? I know that you've got other records that people are talking about, but is it quite useful that you clearly see the hunger of those players, even if it is for the team, to have those individual accolades as well?
Look, if you win the Golden Glove, or Ali wins the Golden Glove, that means that we have obviously, I don't know how many games then with a clean sheet, which would really help us as a team. And if we provide the winner of the Golden Boot, that means we have a lot of goals. So that helps absolutely. So, and I'm not in doubt about that. My players don't need individual targets to be highest motivated, but they don't disturb. They are absolutely rather helpful than anything else. But in the end, it's all about winning a football game, and that's what the boys are really. And if it would be different, I would tell them that it's not okay. But it's because personal guys are absolutely important, really important. But in the end, it's always first and foremost about winning a football game and not about the other stuff. But it's nice when you can win both.
That's it, I think, guys. Thank you very much for your time, and speak to you next week.
Really, next week?
Oh, this next week.
Oh, yeah, true.
Thank
Okay.
you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Thank you.